Hi there, this is Kathe from Rock Your Retirement. I've been featured on other podcasts over the years, so I thought I'd let you have a listen. It will give you an opportunity to hear other shows that might interest you. Enjoy!
Welcome to Dream Chasers Radio, where we are always daring to be different. Get ready to be inspired. Let's get moving toward our goals. And here to make that happen is our host, Yaya Diamonds. Well, were you looking to find someone else? I'm so sorry. I'm here. My name is Yaya, and I am the host and owner of Dream Chasers Radio. You know, it is a pleasure to always come on live with all my mistakes and all my little quirks. You get it all. I don't hold back. I just do it. There you go. That's it. And I am different, and that's why we say we dare to be different. We don't do the status quo here. So if you're looking for status quo, you need to go somewhere else. But if you're looking to be inspired, if you're looking to find new avenues and ways of having your business go out and being adventurous and finding people who are gone before, who have made mistakes. If you're interested in not making the same mistakes as those people made, but learning from the mistakes they made so that you don't make the mistakes, see, I told you I was different, then you're tuned into the correct station. Welcome to Dream Chasers Radio. And you know what? I want to thank you all for listening on WKDW 97.5 FM, Real Community Radio right in Northport, Florida, as well as in the Bronx, Boogie Down, New York City, Bomb Baby Radio. Thank you so much for all the avid listeners all over the coast. The East Coast is just flaming. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in again. We have a wonderful show for you today, and I have a wonderful person that's going to talk here. She is Kate Klein, and she's from rockyourretirement.com. Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, Yaya. I'm still rocking out to your music. I love it.
Thank you. Yeah, that's just, you know what, that's me trying to be funny. And then when I showed it to my mom, she's like, you have a knack for that. I was like, okay, whatever you say.
Are you kidding? I love that. I'm not kidding. I'm sitting here rocking out, dancing all around. I look like Ellen DeGeneres, rocking out to your music.
I just recorded it. That's just me playing around. Just me playing. I found a little cute little track. I was like, I'm going to just sing to this. And I just did it, and that was it. That's how it came out.
I love it. Oh, and you can call me Kathe. My friends call me Kathe.
Oh, Kathe. Okay, awesome. So tell us about what you do. I like that, Rock Your Retirement. I love that.
Yeah, well, I have a podcast, and for your listeners that don't know what that is, that's online radio. You can listen on your iPhone, your smartphone. I mean, you're on podcast too, but you're also live. My show's not live. We record it, and we release it on Mondays. And probably a lot of your listeners, they're not ready for retirement, but you know who is? Their moms and their aunties. So I'm hoping that once your listeners learn about my show, they can tell their moms and their aunties, hey, listen to this show. It might be something you might be interested in. They might have to show them how to find it on their iPhone or their Android, but once they find it, they'll be just fine.
It's so funny you should say that not everybody's ready for retirement. I think I was ready to retire a long time ago. I'm just waiting for that to happen. It's
Yaya,
you have to prepare for it.
Well,
I mean,
I have a secret for you.
Okay, go ahead.
So
I need to.
Yeah. So I've had a lot of guests on my show over the last year, and I created this little, freebie. I call it a freebie. It's called Secrets About Retirement Your Broker Won't Tell You. And actually, if your listeners want a copy, can I tell them where to get it?
Well, yeah, please do.
Okay, good. So they can get that at rockyourretirement.com/Yaya. Yaya, and they can get it. But in that, that's right, I made that just for you. But in that, one of the secrets, actually the very first secret, is you can retire at almost any age, Yaya. You could retire right now if you wanted to. You want to know how?
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that now. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Well,
I want to know.
One of my guests.
I want to know.
Yeah, so I don't know how old you are. You look young. But
I'm young.
One of my guests came on the show last. You're young. Yeah, you look young. Yeah. So she might be older than you, but she retired at age 40.
Okay.
And she and her husband were living in Los Angeles. They had these high-powered, high-pressure jobs. They're working, 80 hours a week, whatever. And my guest picked up, sold her stuff, and freaking moved to Costa Rica. Just like that. She retired at age 40. So you know what that tells me? You can retire, Yaya, anytime you want. You just have to make sacrifices. So her sacrifice was really great internet, like what we have. And she loves it. So that was one of the guests on my show. And basically that's what I learned. You don't have to wait until you have $1 million saved. You can retire right now if you want to.
Wow. You have to understand, moving to Costa Rica, the cost of living is a lot lower. I mean, she's able to enjoy a lot more over there and get a lot more for her dollar over there, which is great. I mean, if that's what she wanted to do, that's awesome. That's awesome.
That's right.
Awesome.
So Yaya, you're going to pick up and move to Costa Rica now because you want to retire?
No, I'm good. No, I'm good. Costa Rica can wait. Maybe a vacation.
That's
but
right.
No,
she actually, it's funny. She runs she has a bed and breakfast there. So that's kind of her retirement job now.
Oh wow, that's nice though. That is nice. I have to hand it to her. She really went out, and did what she wanted to do. I mean, that's great though. I mean, that's awesome.
Absolutely. Yeah. So you want to hear some of the other secrets?
I definitely do want to hear it because again, I don't think there is an age limit like you said on it. I mean, it depends on what you want to do in life. So go ahead, tell it. Now, let me shut up.
No, this is a two-way conversation. I love talking with you. So another one of the secrets is laugh and have a good attitude. So I've had several guests come on and basically say that. One of my guests is a woman named Vicki Cloughlin. And Vicki has Parkinson's disease, and she's a young woman. She's not your grandma's age. She's a young woman, and she wrote a book. You want to know the name of the book?
Yeah, please.
It's called Shake, Rattle, and Roll with It, Living and Laughing with Parkinson's.
Oh, wow. I like that.
Exactly. So even though she has this, I know. So she's got this horrible disease, and she's still laughing. She's still, having a good time. She still has a positive attitude. And because of that, her disease, now don't get me wrong, Parkinson's sucks, okay? I'll just be frank. It stinks.
Oh, yeah.
But it's really a lot, it has to do with your attitude. I mean, do you know anyone who was, think of two people in your mind. They both have the same disease, and one of them has a good attitude and the other has a bad attitude. Who do you think is going to live longer?
What with the good attitude?
Yeah, and the other one with the bad attitude, maybe I always joke, it's like maybe it'll just seem like they live longer. They're not really living longer, but they're just dragging it out. But you have to, So there are things that you can do. We all have parents and grandparents, aunts and uncles. We all know somebody who's not doing well in their old age, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so who do you want to be like? You want to be like the person who's having fun and laughing and having a good time, or do you want to be the person that's, maybe not doing so well? And so that's why I wanted to come on your show, Yaya, to...
I said, I'm going to be dancing.
That's right. And you know what? I know people that's another one of the secrets that you need to keep moving. You need to stay fit. People who move in retirement, and I'm not saying they need to go to the gym and lift weights, but move, get up, walk around, garden, dance, like you, Yaya, dance. Any type of movement is going to be better, even if it hurts a little. Like, when we get older, people get arthritis, right? Things start to, you get little pains here and there. And so you don't want to move. But they've done studies, and if you just work through that little bit of pain, you will save yourself a lot of pain down the road. Do you know anyone like that, Yaya?
Plenty of people like that. Plenty.
Exactly. So, you gotta keep moving. You gotta keep fit. And so that's one of the things that we talk about in the Secrets About Retirement Your Broker Won't Tell You. We just try to let everybody know the things that I've learned by having different guests on my show, Rock Your Retirement. I was just going to say, how did you get into doing the radio show, Yaya?
Selfish reasons. I was not motivated. I was going to stop doing what I was doing. I was going to give up. And I said, you know what? You can't give up. There's got to be people out there that feel the way you do, or that are starting, or that can motivate you. How can I reach these people? And I said, well, shoot, I'm just going to start my own radio station, and I'll just have people call in and inspire me every day. And that's what I've been doing for the last 8 years. So that's
oh, my gosh, that is amazing. Yeah, I've given you a couple of things that I've learned over the past year or so. What sticks with you about your inspiring show? What have you learned?
Goodness, I've learned that, in every state of life, there's something to do. At every age, at every state, the beginning and the end, there's always something to do. I found some people who are in their 90s writing a book, and I found some people who are in their teens writing a book. So, at every stage in life, there's something you can do. And that's awesome to me, that it just doesn't stop.
That is awesome. Does a particular person or what they did that inspired you stick out in your mind?
Yes, there's a young lady. She suffers from alopecia and a couple of different ailments. And she's a singer in Great Britain. Wonderful young lady. I can't recall her name at the moment. Maybe I'll recall her name a little bit later on in the show. But she inspired me because she's got a lot of issues, but she's only 12.
Oh, my gosh, 12 years old.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. And her name's M. That's her name, M. And she goes through a lot. She doesn't just have alopecia. There's a couple other things she does have, but at 12 years old, she's crossing boundaries and doing things that people, that are way older, twice her age, never did. And she inspires me.
Wow. Now, remind me what alopecia is. Is that the skin disease, or is that something else?
Where her hair on her head doesn't grow. So her hair
that must be
grow.
so hard. Oh, for a little girl, that would be tough. That would be tough. Yeah. So, and she came on your show?
Yes, she did.
That's awesome. I love. See, you are inspiring people. You are reaching people that you don't even know. People that are listening to your show, you don't even know they're listening. They're out there. They're quiet. They're not, they're not rambunctious like you and I are, but they're listening, and you're changing their life, Yaya.
Well, they changed mine.
That's great. That is great. So I don't know how much time we have left. Do you want me to go over some of the other secrets that we talk about in the little ebook?
You got 15 minutes more, girlfriend. Go for what you know. Do your thing.
15. Okay, great. Okay. So another thing that I learned is you need to create your own support group, and that's in person. So several of my guests came on, and they talked about how they were depressed, or they had physical problems, or whatever it was. Their lives changed when they started getting together with people. Mostly, most of my listeners are women. I do have men that listen as well, but let's face it, the type of show that I have, it's more of a female audience. And when they started creating a support group that was actually in person, not online, and nothing wrong with being online. I mean, I have an online community, which it's on Facebook, and it's a private group. And we support each other there, but there's nothing like face-to-face support group. And when I say support group, I don't mean, like therapy or anything like that. I mean, a couple of girlfriends that you can talk to, and that that if you fell and broke your leg tomorrow, that they would be at your house bringing you food, or doing your shopping, or they would come over, and if you needed it, they'd clean your toilet for you. That's the kind of support group that I'm talking about. You know what I mean, Yaya?
I know what you mean. That's hard to find too.
It is, especially these days with online technology. I mean, people have 500 Facebook friends, but none of them are really true friends. And so the main thing, I mean, I'm not saying don't use Facebook. I'm not saying don't use Twitter or whatever social network you're using. I'm just saying use that technology and then get together with somebody for coffee. Do a meetup. Do you have meetup where you're at, Yaya?
Yes, we do.
So meetup is a great way to get out and find that support group. Have you ever gone to a meetup, or is it just about it?
Well, I am a local performer, and a lot of my friends are in the meetup group, and they come out to see me sing, and I see all my friends all the time.
Oh, my gosh. So you're a singer? So was that you singing in the intro?
Yeah, that's me.
I love it. So do you go to, how often do you go out and perform?
Well, actually, I'm getting ready to leave tomorrow. And I go out tomorrow. I'll be back Sunday, and then, I go out and then I'll come back, and then I'll go back out again. I sing with the former lead singer of the Temptations, so I'm out pretty often.
Oh my gosh! So are you over there on the where in the country do you go?
Well, right now we're doing Florida because it's cold up north, and we're not going up north. Not happening. So we stay in Florida. We're smart people here.
Wow.
We're going in the summertime. We'll be up north, but right now we're going to be here in Florida doing our Florida run.
Wow, that's awesome. That is. So is it cold where you live, and Florida is like a nice break, or do you live where it's warm already?
Oh, Florida can be really different. I mean, we've had last week we had 35. Tonight we got 51. So it depends on where you live. But I live on the West Coast. The East Coast is a lot hotter, about 20 degrees. So where it's 51 on the west, it'll be 71 on the east.
Yeah, I live on the West Coast. So do you live on the West Coast right now?
Yes, I do.
Oh, I'm in San Diego. What about you?
West Coast of Florida.
Florida?
Yeah, the West Coast of Florida.
See, it's like speaking a whole new language, Yaya. The West Coast of Florida, not the West Coast of the United States.
There you go.
But see, that's right. That's right. But look at what you've done, Yaya. You are a singer, and you have a support group of other people that are in the entertainment industry. And so that's your support group. Now, I don't know if they're close enough to where if you broke your leg, they come and feed you, but that's your starting point. You've got this friendships already, and then it's up to you to make one or two of those friendships stronger, to create that stronger bond. And that'll serve you well the rest of your life and into retirement. So that's some of the things that we talk about on the show.
Awesome. Now, I know that you talk about a lot of different things, and I wanted to ask you here, sex in retirement, that's something that people really need to know about.
Yes, absolutely. Well, that's actually secret number 5, is that you can have an active, I call it love life, but let's face it, it's sex. And
Yeah.
there are different things that you can, yeah. So I've had a couple of guests on the show that have talked about sex. And I just interviewed somebody a couple of days ago. Her interview is going to come out probably the end of February, beginning of March. And oh my goodness, her name's Joan Price, and she is hysterical. She's in her 70s. You want to know what she does? She has a website. You want to know one of the things that she does on the website?
Oh my gosh, I don't know if I want to, but I'm. Go ahead.
Is this a family show, or can I say what she does?
Just say it. Just say it.
She reviews sex toys. Can you believe that? She's like, I mean, this woman is amazing. Can you believe that she's 72 years old and she talks about how to have better sex either when you're with somebody or by yourself? And she reviews them very specifically for the older, the older person. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I could not believe some of the things that she was telling me, but it was so interesting. Like, who would think, really? I mean, these aren't things that we think about grandma doing, right?
I was going to say, please stop.
She told, oh, please stop. Grandma, I don't want to know, Grandma. Please do not tell me.
Big visual memory, and I visualize things. It doesn't look so good in my brain right now.
Oh, well, you know what? I know. It's hard for young people to think, but you know what? Just because you get older doesn't mean that the desire goes away. This Joan told me that she had reviewed over 100 sex toys. How's that for a visual? 100 sex toys. So that's one of the, I know, it's crazy. It's crazy. But you know what? I mean, more power to her, right? She's doing what she wants to do, and she's keeping healthy.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. That's just.
You sound skeptical. You sound skeptical, Yaya.
I'm skeptical. I'm trying to stop visualizing it. I'm 92 years old, so you got to excuse me. I can't. But
now wait, how old did you say you were? How old are you, Yaya?
I'm 44.
Okay, so you're 44. So just think about it. 44, only 30 years from now, and you're going to be 74, right? So maybe you'll be reading Joan's reviews.
Maybe if she's still alive at that time. Yeah, I will.
Right.
Or archive. Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
Even to picture myself at that age doing that, I'd be But you know what? You're right. It just You're right.
Well, you know what? It's hard when you're young to think about things that you're going to do or how you're going to feel when you get old. But the thing is that people are living longer and longer, and they're healthier. You know, when I was a kid, somebody who was 70 was really old. And I don't know about Florida, but here in San Diego, people take really good care of themselves. And there are some people who are in their 70s that I would swear to you were in their 50s. I mean, just look at some of the movie stars that are out there. Or what about some of the singers? I mean, what about, I don't know, name an older singer. What about, I can't think of her name. She was big. Madonna. How old is she? She was in her 50s, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you wouldn't have thought that she'd still be singing. When she was in her 20s singing, you wouldn't think that she would still be singing and, have popular songs 30 years from now, when she was young. But there she is.
Yeah.
She's out there doing things, and, you can too, Yaya. You don't have to put everything away when you turn 50.
I know that's right. I'm not. So tell everybody one more time where they can reach you and your podcast and all that, because we're almost out of time, and I want to make sure that people know where they can go and get you. And also the little special link with the Yaya thing on the end. I'm going to be broadcasting that, definitely.
Okay, great. So you can find my show on your iPhone or on your Android. And if you're not quite sure how to subscribe to a podcast, you can go to rockyourretirement.com/subscribe. And this will teach your mom and your auntie how to subscribe on their, on their smartphones. If you want to listen on your computer, just go to rockyourretirement.com. And the episodes are on the computer, and you can click on the little play link, and that'll play the episode. And if you want the little freebie that I put together for you, the secrets about retirement your broker won't tell you, go to rockyourretirement.com/Yaya. And that's in your honor, Yaya.
I love it. I'm loving it. Thank you so much, Kathe. Thank you so much.
This has been great fun. Thanks, Yaya, for having me.
My goodness.
Yeah, I love being on Dream Chasers. This is very inspirational. Thank you so much for what you do, Yaya. You're an inspiration.
Well, thank you, and so are you. And I thank you so much, and for bringing just bringing the whole thing and helping us out here, on Dream Chasers about retirement and about getting older and staying fit and active, That's the key.
That's right.
You got to. You have to. Yes, definitely. But thank you so much. You got to come back on the show. You have to.
I'd love
let
to.
Me know when you're back. Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, then, Kathe. We'll talk soon.
Okay. Thanks, Yaya. Okay. Bye.
All right, thank you. All right, bye-bye. Everybody needs a different outlook on life, and I believe that Kathe has it. It's rockyourretirement.com. Again, that website is rockyourretirement.com. You sign up for her podcast and rock your retirement at any age. And if you want that special book, that special thing, what your broker won't tell you, you just rockyourretirement.com/Yaya.